institution, certainly you met a large number of individuals.
Absolutely. Oh, it happens that I entered as a freshman in 1928, and my major was business education. And I chose business education because I didn't do too well in my writing, and I knew that I could type, that I could learn to type, and that was one reason for my choice of business. Oh, I think I mentioned that I was a member of the choir, that I also served as the person in training of the BS Baptist Student Union.
Okay.
I was in charge of that, and from that group I've met a lot of persons who have served as chaplains in universities and have taken into the ministry and that kind of thing. And during that time, the Tuskegee Choir was asked to come to New York at the opening of Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, very good.
And that was one of my first jobs after graduation, and I was a member of the choir, and we went to New York and spent exactly 2 months. One month at Radio City Music Hall in the opening, and we stayed over so that we could also do other concerts in New York City. That I think I mentioned that because that was one of my most outstanding experience. It happens that also while I was, because I have been in contact with so many Tuskegee graduates, and because I was in charge of the student labor, and gave so many students jobs when they would come, some of them with $1 in their pocket, or have walked to Tuskegee, or something like that. It gave me an opportunity to do a lot of wonderful helping things for students. And it means now when I go to any city, the first thing I do is to call one Tuskegee graduate, and then we'll have a party.
Very good. You know, to talk about Tuskegee, and I think everybody understands the importance of Tuskegee Institute and Fisk, you know, in these periods. But you wonder about some of the personalities, especially since we're entering into African American History Month, and these are the personalities that generally come out. Let me ask, did you ever have an opportunity to meet the great Mr. George Washington Carver?
I sat George Washington Carver at all the Vesper and chapel services. He sat on the front seat in the chapel, and I sat behind him.
Well, what was he like in terms of, from your own personal impressions about this great man? I mean, what was he like?
Well, Dr. Carver would walk around the campus and would talk with the flowers and would talk with the trees and would just introduce you to, and you would know what in the world he was talking about. He was a big potato man and a peanut man, but he, and now my favorite food is the sweet potato, in any form. And it's because I think that I'm remembering Dr. Carver and his greatness. And sometimes when people are so close to you like that, you don't realize how great they are until others appreciate them, and then we begin to know what a wonderful scientist Dr. Carver was.
And so you had an opportunity every Sunday in Vesper to sit behind him while...
Yes. And Dr. Carver, in his passing, I remember, he had not cashed his checks. Some of them were they found checks scattered all around in his place.